Hey guys, okay, so this is the first video that I've done in a long time. I've been a little bit busy. Life has gotten in the way, so I want to be able to come back and make sure that I bring you interesting videos on, things that we use every day, things that we need. I know with everyone's lifestyle and with the economy, it's important to find really great deals on things we love to do and buy. And I think it's important that if I have the knowledge of it, to share it with you, and vice versa. So if you have videos and information on really great deals and hot places to shop and discounts and where to find the best coupons or what have you, make sure you let me know, okay? It's been super, super, super hot in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area, okay? Crazy, crazy hot. And I actually don't have any air conditioning in my house right now. So on one of the hottest days of the summer, I had to leave. I had to take me and my dog to a hotel out in Virginia. And I wanted to touch on that a little bit because we left because it was too hot to be in the house. And I found a nice little deal from Expedia.com. Expedia, shout out to Expedia. Really great deals for really nice hotels. So we stayed at the Sheraton in Virginia. It was really nice. The staff was super friendly. The facilities were clean, kept up. I always saw people running around making sure everything was neat and kept up and clean. Pet friendly. I think they take all size pets. I think it's just dogs though. And there's no additional charge for your pet, which is profound because a lot of times they want to charge you upwards to $100 per pet just to stay at a hotel, which I understand if you might have an animal that's a little less than clean or whatever, accidents happen. But I have a very well-trained dog. She's very housebroken, and she's actually very finicky for a dog, so she wouldn't make a mess even if you tried to get her to, okay? So to charge $100 just in case my dog does something is actually ridiculous. So I love the Sheraton. Shout out to the Sheraton in Virginia. I absolutely love finding great deals on getaways and adventures, and if I can save a few bucks or a few $100 on something as simple as going to a hotel or on a fishing trip or something like that, I love being able to find those great deals. I'm a big Groupon fan and a big Living Social fan. I can compare the actual prices for the vacations or the deals without the Groupon or the Living Social deal, and they're fantastic. So I love using Groupon and Living Social. Big shout out to them. Another thing that I know a lot of my friends and family come to me and ask about, well, where can I find a good deal for this appliance or this product or what have you? You know what? My mainstay, and I know it sounds a little bit weird, but my favorite place to go is Sears. Yes, I live by Sears. I swear by Sears. If you ask me where to find a home product, appliance, electronic, I'm sending you to Sears. Why? Because Sears not only has great payment plans for really big pricey items, they also have amazing protection plans just in case something goes wrong. I, in fact, bought an electronic and bought the protection plan. Please buy the protection plan, okay? You spend $300, $400, $1,000 on something and you don't want to pay $7.99 or $20 for a protection plan. You're really missing out, because if something goes wrong, they are quick to help you. I've never had an issue with it. No matter what it was, if it was a blender or a computer, I've never had an issue with Sears honoring their protection plan for each item. So I actually had an electronic for about 6 months, and it just stopped working, which is devastating, of course. But, since it was such a long span of time, they're not going to give me my cash back or put it back on my credit card. But they gave me one of those Shop My Way rewards card that goes for any Sears store or Sears store affiliates. And it's on their website. There are like a number of different places that are actually Sears affiliates that you can use the card at. So not only did they give me the money back that I paid for it, but they also refunded me the money that I paid for the protection plan. Fantastic. So with places like Sears, there's a little bit of everything in the store. You can buy clothing, electronics, you know, shoes, household appliances, kitchenware, anything that I might possibly need over the course of that time, and the money's just on the card, you know. So buy the protection plan. And again, with Sears, I love using them. I go there, like I said, for my kitchenware. I've even bought a set of tires, all 4 tires, for a little under $350 for all 4 brand new tires. And they also have a protection plan on the tires. I live by Sears. I swear by Sears. Yay. Which brings me to another thing. Their department store products are fantastic too. I actually hadn't really gone through it, like the Bath and Body stuff and the makeup, but I was over there just kind of wandering around, and I stumbled across all this makeup at these really great prices. And these weren't marked down for the most part. Most of them were just their normal prices. But I did find a sale on this Revlon Custom Creations. Check that out. Revlon Custom Creations. And I guess the idea behind this is, you know, a lot of us, especially as brown people, we tan during the summer. I actually never had too much of an issue with my shade changing until recently. And I started to tan really, really deep this summer. So the makeup that I had made me look ashy. So I needed to go looking for some new makeup. So I found some. The idea is that, you know, we tan and we go from dark to light, back and forth during the seasons. And this allows you to sort of switch up your color a little bit with these 2 different shades. There's a dark shade here, and then there's a light one here. And then the tubing, it's got a little pump here, and it'll mix it depending on the position of the tube. So here you have one, which is your lightest. I hope you can see that. There's a little dial right here, and it clicks when you turn it. 1 would be your lightest, and it goes 2, 3, 4, and 5 is your darkest. So you pump it, you know, just to see what the shades are, and it mixes, you know, a combination of the darkest shade and the lightest shade to get the perfect match for your skin tone during that season. So I do like that. I do like that idea. But this is the darkest that they have, which is 060. So if you're any darker than what I am right now, you won't find it in store. I don't know if it's online, but you won't be able to find anything darker than this in store, which is a shame. So, but it's this and everything that's lighter than this in the 2-tone combinations. One trick with the pump though, when you pump a color and you realize it's not your color, when you switch the dial to a new one or try it out, pump it out once or twice to make sure that all the color is out of the pump. Otherwise, you're defeating the purpose of switching over, because it's going to pump out the same leftover from the color before. So just give it 1 full pump, like either 1 or 2 full pumps here, and then you'll be on the next color. So I am the darkest shade actually on this right now. I know that when the season change, I will go probably from a 5 to a 3. So we'll see how that turns out. I have seen reviews on this before, and I wanted to try it out. The thing that I've noticed is that people who did not like this product, the Revlon Custom Creations, are people with oily to combination skin. People with oily to combination skin shouldn't be wearing a liquidy foundation to begin with. It's not going to turn out well. It's going to mix. It's going to run. But for me, I have very normal skin. Normal to dry skin, perfect, okay? So it stays on, it lasts all day. It has an almost natural to matte finish. So it's not dewy and not greasy looking. You don't have to put a powder on top of it. So that was fantastic. I didn't have to put a powder on top of it. So I love it. I have it on now. I don't know if you can see me.